uni is such a different experience from school.
Yeah,
because it's so much more independent, and your lecturers, you have good relationships. They're not like teachers where they're gonna shout at you or anything. And you move out from home, so you're independent, but you're still in that sort of school environment. You're not just working.
Hi, I'm Holly, and welcome to Help I'm Going to Uni by Cardiff Met, where each episode I'll be talking to a real-life uni student about their university experience. Today I'm joined by fine arts student Lauren. Hi, Lauren.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Amazing. So let's get straight into it. When you were starting uni, what were you most excited about?
I think as a fine arts student, the studio spaces.
Yeah.
That environment of being in the studio was definitely one of the things I was most excited about. But also the independence of like moving away from home. I say moving away from home as if I live miles away. I'm from Cardiff.
So still moving out of home.
Yeah, having your own flat living independently was a big thing as well.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. And the fine arts studio space, well, all the studio space in CSAD is nice, but the fine arts studio space is lovely.
Yeah.
So in your first week of uni, what would you say was like a standout moment for you? Like, is there anything specific that like jumps out to you?
I guess the moving into the new flat and meeting your flatmates for the first time.
Yeah. Did you get on with your flatmates?
You're like, I'm like, how much can I say? I think, for the first couple of months, we did. We went out and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I sort of made better friends with the people on my course.
Yeah, I feel like you have more in common with them and stuff.
Yeah, 100%. Especially as like art students.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of community, isn't it? That certain type of person that goes to CSAD.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Yeah, we did get on for a bit.
You're like,
yeah, I don't know.
I feel like that's the thing with flatmates. Some of my flatmates, like, I haven't spoken to really since we moved out, and some I'm still friends with. Some I live with now.
Yeah,
so it's like,
I think it's luck of the draw, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
It's completely random. So you just never know who you're going to end up with.
You were friends with them at the start, and then not necessarily now. It's still like so likely that you're going to get on with them at the start, and like it's going to be fine for like the first bit of uni anyway.
Yeah,
do you know what
definitely.
I mean?
And that's the main thing as well. While you're settling in,
you're
obviously all going to get on and stuff, and then you figure out
who are going to be your friends.
Who you glue to.
Some friends aren't forever.
Exactly,
and that's okay.
But everything happens for a reason. So
for real. So obviously you study fine art. You did an undergrad, and now you're doing your master's in it.
Yeah.
What inspired you to do fine art? Like, were you arty in like college or school and stuff? Like,
yeah, I did art at GCSE A level. I did a year of A level, and then I went to college and I did art and design diploma, extended diploma.
Yeah.
So and my dad, he has a wood workshop and stuff, so I always used to paint with him.
Yeah.
So I've always been arty, I think.
Yeah.
It's been one of my favourite hobbies, literally, since I was a child. So it felt right to do fine art. Because I was going to do ceramics or designer maker. So I was kind of in between the
like
three
similar,
subjects.
Yeah.
But then I thought if I do fine art, you can sort of do anything within
ceramics
that.
and maker
Yeah,
stuff
because your practice can be anything.
Did you do like ceramics and stuff?
I actually didn't at all.
Did you not?
No, I did painting, a lot of painting.
Cool.
Yeah, we did do some sculpture work in first year because you sort of try out a bit of everything first year, and then you narrow down your practice as you go ahead, through the years.
No.
But yeah, I'm a painter now.
Oh, that's fun. I wish I could paint. What kind of paintings do you do? Like,
well, I do abstract paintings.
Oh, cool.
So I feel like anyone can do it. It doesn't have to be a masterpiece.
Yeah.
You just do it for fun.
God. My boyfriend and I bought canvases and painted portraits of each other the
Oh,
other day.
that's so cute. I've seen that on TikTok.
Yeah, I saw it on TikTok and I was like, we should do this. Yeah. Oh my God, he looked horrendous in mine. I actually was like, I'm sorry. Like,
I can't draw people at all anyway. That's why I do abstract work.
Yeah, I think if I should have done an abstract version of him because
a Picasso vibe.
Yeah, because it was horrendous. Like, painting is not my friend, and neither is drawing, which is so funny because I graduated with a fashion design degree, but I can't draw.
Okay.
But that's okay. I can do other things. I can make clothes.
Yeah, so there we go. And you're very fashionable. So that's the main thing.
So when you arrived at your accommodation, like the first day you were moving in, what kind of things were going through your head? Like, obviously excitement, but were there nerves as well? Like, what was the vibe?
Yeah, there was definitely nerves. I guess because I'd spoken to my flatmates before because we make group chats.
Oh, nice.
And stuff. And also it was a Unite student building. On the Unite student app, it makes a group chat with your flatmates so you can talk to them.
Did you like that? That you knew them beforehand?
Yes, 100%.
I kind of liked that I didn't know my beforehand.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah, it was. But like also, I don't know. I think I preferred it this way because I had no like preconceptions of anyone.
Yeah, that's true.
But also then it is nice to like know it takes away just a bit of that scariness.
Yeah.
So I do get it.
Just knowing their vibe and what course they were doing, because they did music and architecture as well, and so we were all creative, which was nice.
That was going to say that is really nice.
Yeah, but I was excited to decorate my room. I think that was the main thing, because I'd been to IKEA and
oh my God,
bought loads of homeware.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm so excited. I'm going to deck out my room, make it really cozy, put the fairy lights up. You know,
always the fairy lights is an essential in first year accommodation, like without fail. But no, I feel the same. I was so excited to decorate my room. The Pinterest board was going crazy beforehand.
Literally, you know what I did as well? You know, on Snapchat when you can like make stickers, I took a screenshot of the accommodation room. And I made stickers of like the bed sheets I bought and like rugs that I was gonna buy, and I like curated my room.
No, see, I do that. You're ahead of me there, because when I moved into, I think, my third year house, I was trying to decide what poster to buy. It was for a specific part of my wall. Yeah. So what I did was like screenshotted all the posters, made Snapchat stickers of them.
Yeah. Put them
on where the wall was to figure it out. You're onto something. That's a good tip
for people.
Student in us. Yeah, it is, honestly. So going onto campus for the first time as a student, like, what was it like walking into the studio on the first day, like meeting everyone?
It was crazy.
Yeah.
You know, like seeing everybody for the first time and thinking these are the people I'm going to be spending the next 3 years with, and seeing the studio spaces, and obviously everything is blank. And you're just imagining, like, I wonder what this person makes. I wonder what this person does. And CSAD it's such a fun building anyway, I think. You're going up in the lift with like all the people that are on all the other creative courses, and you're just thinking, wow, everyone's it's so cool.
Yeah. I know we're definitely biased, but like School of Art and Design is the best building on campus.
I mean,
you can't convince me otherwise.
Yeah.
The vibes of an art building, I've said this before and I'll say it, I will die on this hill. It always has the best vibes of any building.
I agree.
On like a school, a college, anywhere. Yeah. Always, without fail.
It's so quirky though as well, isn't it?
It is,
like, I've been into the other buildings and I'm like, it's so boring. Just doesn't compare to
no, literally. Like the management building, like lovely building, but you go in, you can tell it's the like management building. Yeah. You go into the School of Art and Design, you can tell it's art and design, which is what I love. Yeah. I'm going to move on to some quickfire questions now.
Pressure's on.
Comedy or horror?
Horror.
You're cooking in accommodation. What is your go-to dish?
I think a curry.
I love a curry.
It's easy, isn't it? You just chuck everything in.
Easy, like you're hitting all the food groups there.
Yeah,
like,
balanced health.
Nice. What's your secret talent or party trick?
Oh gosh, I don't know about party trick, but I used to do figure skating.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
Yeah. I did a few competitions and stuff.
So do you like slay at Winter Wonderland every year, like on the ice rink?
Yeah. I come with my own skates and I'm like, guys.
Oh my God, I want to be that person.
I feel privileged to be able to say that I did that.
That's so cool. Oh my God. I would love to do that. I think that's amazing. What is your must-do in Freshers Week?
Go out, meet everybody, go out with your, like, make a group chat with all your course mates and your flatmates and just get to know everybody, suss out who your people are.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What's your favourite takeaway?
It used to be a Domino's, but honestly, I'm like leaning towards an Indian now. It's just good, isn't it?
Speaking my language.
Yeah.
I love an Indian. Rich or famous?
Rich.
I'm always the odd one out on this one. I'm always like famous.
I don't know if I could handle being famous.
I don't know if I will, but we'll find out hopefully. Yeah. All in good time.
Yeah. Social media's popping off, so.
Thanks. Okay, your top tip for making friends on arrival?
You just got to be confident. Be the best.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah. Be the best version of yourself. Just be nice.
That's cute.
Yeah.
If you could meet anyone in the world, who would it be and why?
As in like celebrity or?
Anyone. You can meet anyone right now.
Impossible question, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there not like even any people springing to mind?
The first person that comes to my mind is Billie Eilish, and I feel like that's so cringe.
No, I would love to meet Billie Eilish. Have you seen her in concert?
I have. Yeah, saw her in Manchester.
Did you?
On her last tour. And it was really good.
Yeah, no, I saw her in London. My sister used to live in London.
Yeah.
I got there one afternoon and we were like, right, what are we going to do tonight? She was like, Billie Eilish is in London.
No way.
We just bought tickets on the day.
And there were still tickets left?
Yeah, it was like reselling on like a thing. And we just went to Billie Eilish. The most spontaneous thing ever, but it was one of the best concerts, if not the best I've ever been to.
Have you got tickets for her next tour?
No, I've not. Have you?
Yeah. I'm excited.
Please do, Robin. Where would we find you on a Wednesday night?
Working in Asda. That's literally what I do on a Wednesday night.
No, I feel
How boring.
Now. If you ask me like when, like back in my prime,
Revs,
would it have been like, yeah, I'm in Revs. Like ask me in first year, I'm like, woo, let's go out. Whereas now I'm like, well, if I'm on Wednesday night working, like for
so
real,
boring.
I will be working. What's your idea of a perfect date?
Watching the sunset on the beach.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I like that. Very wholesome.
Nice. Yeah. Take a little picnic, couple snacks, just listen to music, watch the sunset. It's really cute.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Do you have any hobbies other than figure skating?
Yeah. I actually don't really do much of that anymore, sadly. I guess painting. It just takes over.
Yeah.
Like, I do it academically, but I love it. And I like doodling in the evenings and stuff. And I learned to crochet last year as well.
Really? I want to be able to do that so bad.
I've not made much. The only thing I can do is granny squares.
Well, that's something. It's better than me.
It's kind of cozy.
Yeah.
I'm in my old lady era.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. Your go-to ice cream flavour?
Pistachio.
I've never had pistachio ice cream before.
It's so nice. I thought before I tried it, I was thinking, oh, that's going to be gross. But it's actually so good.
No, that does seem really nice, to be fair. What's a film that you can watch over and over again?
Labyrinth with David Bowie.
Never seen it.
Oh,
sorry.
Girl.
I'm the worst person when it comes to TV or films. I'm always that person that's like, no, I haven't seen it. Sorry, I haven't seen it.
It's from the 80s.
Yeah, so, no, I know the one you mean.
Yeah, with the puppets and stuff. It's so good. Me and my friend have matching tattoos. We have a peach on the back of our arm, which is from the film. Yeah.
I need to watch more films, is the moral of the story. Right now I'm watching Criminal Minds, but there's like 20 seasons of it.
Oh.
And me and my boyfriend started watching it like a couple months ago, maybe longer, and we're only on season 4.
You've got plenty of time. You've got your whole life to finish it.
Exactly. Okay, so tell me a bit about yourself. Like, why did you want to come to uni? Like, what made you choose here? Like,
I actually wasn't sure if I wanted to come to uni for a while. I always thought that I would end up doing an apprenticeship.
Okay.
But then when I was in college, and it was lockdown, and I felt like I wasn't finished studying.
Yeah, no, I get that.
So I decided to come to uni, and I wanted to pursue art, obviously. And that just felt like the best way to sort of discover myself.
Yeah.
In a way. I decided quite last minute that I was going to apply. And I was from Cardiff anyway, so Cardiff Met was always like one of my main choices.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I was always like, I didn't want to go to uni. And then when I was in college and it was coming to like, right, apply for uni and stuff, I was thinking like, God, if I don't go to uni, then like I'm just being thrown into the big open world in like less than a year.
Full-time work.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah, distract from the full-time working life.
Is that why you did a master's as well?
Maybe.
You're like, I just need to distract from full-time life.
I need a bit longer in uni. I'm not ready for the real world.
Why Cardiff Met? I suppose because you lived in Cardiff, like it was always been one of your choices for you.
Yeah, it started off as like a bit of a convenience thing.
Yeah.
I'd seen Cardiff Met. I've been to the art school before. They used to do, I don't think they do it anymore, but it was like a summer session. It was called Crew Kelv, which is like art club or, you know.
Right.
It was before GCSE. It was when I was in like year 9. So you could just come and just have sessions in the uni basically. So it felt like you were getting a taste of what it would be like to go to uni. So I always kind of thought, and I remember coming and seeing the art building and thinking, this is so cool. And seeing people's work around the building and stuff. And I just kind of knew from then that I could see myself coming here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get you. So with your art, like, would you say, obviously you've said you've like always been interested in art, like painting with your dad when you were younger. Would you say like, do you have like a favourite artist or like something that inspires you specifically, or like a bit of everything in life inspires you? Like, what's your vibe?
I feel like, well, my work is driven from like my own experiences. So it's like, it's quite spontaneous. Doing abstract painting, it's very unpredictable. So it's sort of just like immersing yourself in the experience of just painting, and it's like escapism. And my favourite artists change all the time, but recently it's been Frank Bowling. He does abstract paintings.
I'm like, I do not know who that man is.
It's okay. Me and my friend, we always make jokes about Jackson Pollock and how as soon as you say that you are an abstract painter, people are like, oh my God, do you know Jackson Pollock? And it's like, yeah, I know who that is, because that's all anybody ever talks about.
Yeah, I was going to say, I do know who that is. So.
Yeah, everybody knows
my
Jackson
basic
Pollock.
fine arts knowledge is down here, but yeah, no, that makes sense. What made you decide to stay for your master's? Was it avoiding the real world?
A little bit. It was, to be honest, yeah, it was a bit of that.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like once you get to third year, that's when you're really independent and your practice starts to really refine.
Yeah.
Especially with the degree show, the energy and you get so hyped up.
Mm-hmm.
And it just sort of felt like, I feel like if I leave uni now, I'm going to just get a job and then I'm going to lose my practice. And I feel like I won't have time to do art. So I just wanted to do it for a bit longer. And I feel like now, with the experiences that I've had with the degree show and everything else, I feel like more ready for the real world. And I can pursue art, hopefully, as a career.
Yeah.
Especially with a master's, like your employability is better and stuff. So I feel like I have a better chance.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I get that.
Yeah. And it gets yourself out there as well, because you can network and you meet so many people, which is great. Yeah. Especially in doing any sort of creative career, you need to be able to network. Unfortunately, sometimes it is who you know, not what you know.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like that's one thing I've learned is life is all about knowing people. Yeah. I always say knowing people. Doesn't make any sense, but it just emphasises the importance of knowing people. Yeah,
definitely. You've got to just talk to people.
Exactly.
Get your confidence up and just do it, make conversation.
Yeah. And you mentioned the degree show. What was that like? Obviously,
amazing.
We were both doing the degree show at the same time, but like,
it's just such a good energy, wasn't it?
It is, yeah,
like,
so fun.
Because we had to strip our studios out. We had to scrub the floors.
Yeah, I remember
like
going up to fine art to like grab things or like things like that, and like it would be like, whoa, like this is they're doing the most up here, like
honestly.
But it paid off because it looked amazing, like everyone's work. Like,
it was great. It was such a good outcome, and seeing everybody there on the opening night and how busy it was, it made it so worth it.
Yeah,
so worth being on our hands and knees, literally scrubbing away like Cinderella for months before. Yeah, but it was great. It was really good.
And graduation. Did you enjoy graduation?
I loved graduation.
I loved graduation.
I was so nervous though, because we did it in the Millennium Centre in the Bay, and I was thinking that stage is massive. Yeah, you think of the productions that are there. It's crazy.
Were you nervous when you walked across the stage?
Oh yeah, we were all literally sweating, like waiting to go.
My hands were clammy. I was like,
I know. I was thinking, what if I fall? What am I going to do? I'm going to do something cringe, like I feel last minute.
Did you get this? Like once you start, because obviously we were in the same ceremony. Like once people start going, and you're like watching it, you're like, oh, okay, like everyone can do this, it's fine, so like I can do this. That's sort of the mindset.
Yeah, that's true.
But I was nervous beforehand.
Yeah, I'm glad that we were a bit later on. Yeah. Because I was literally memorising everything, like the bows and stuff I was memorising. I was thinking, okay, I was like, hand my card over, bow, like, please. Walk.
Yeah. Nah, that was scary. But it was graduation was one of my favourite days.
Yeah, it was
such
nice.
a good day.
It felt like such an achievement. And it was so surreal seeing everybody in cap and gowns and being like, oh my gosh, we're actually graduating.
Like grown-ups now, we're graduating.
Yeah. It's like High School Musical, but real.
It was. I felt so High School Musical 3. It was amazing.
Yeah.
So, what would you say is the best thing about being a student?
Student finance.
You're like, give me that money. Like, please.
No, it's sort of like that transition period, isn't it? Like we were saying about the real world and stuff.
It's like nice to have like a cushioned transition into being an adult, I feel.
100%. Because you go from, because uni is such a different experience from school.
Yeah,
because it's so much more independent. And your lecturers, you have good relationships. They're not like teachers where they're going to shout at you or anything. You have good relationships with them. And you move out from home. So you're independent, but you're still in that sort of school environment. You're not just working.
Yeah.
Which is nice, I think.
No, definitely, I agree. And what would you say are your favourite places to go, either like in Cardiff or on campus? Either to chill or do uni work?
Have you been to Chapter?
No.
In Canton? It's an art centre.
Right.
But there's a bar and a cafe, and there's a cinema in there, galleries and studios, like ballet studios and stuff upstairs.
Oh my gosh.
It's so nice in there.
Yeah.
I like going in there to do work. Yeah.
That seems like nice, like a nice creative environment.
Yeah, definitely, especially with like the work up in the cafe.
I feel like that's what you need, is like a nice environment there.
Yeah, it's lovely there.
To be fair, when I was in uni, I would always be in the studio, like all day, every day. I was in the studio.
Literally, you've got to make the most.
You do, exactly. Because now I miss being in the studio.
Yeah.
Were you part of any like societies or anything?
I wasn't.
No, neither was I. It's okay.
I wish I did.
Yeah.
I remember seeing when I was in first year a winter sports society.
Yeah.
And I was thinking that would be a good reason for me to go skating again.
Yeah.
So I never find the time, and
I
was thinking that would be a good excuse, and then I'd have people to go with and stuff.
Yeah. I feel like there's one thing I could tell myself in first year is just join a society.
Yeah, definitely.
Join a society, guys. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
And how do you find like budgeting and like saving money, working part-time, like any of that? Like, got any tips for that?
Budgeting 100%.
Yeah.
It sounds so jarring and boring.
Yeah.
But
it's helpful.
Yeah. I don't know how I would have survived without it. I still do it now. I opened like a new bank account and then I just put all my student finance in that.
Yeah.
I took my rent out, divided it by the week before the next payment.
Yeah.
And then I had my 70 quid for the week.
Yeah. And you know
That's
then
it.
like that's what you have.
Yeah. And that would be for like food and everything. And then I worked part-time like all throughout uni. And the money that I got from work I could just save and then spend it on going out or clothes or my car.
Or like the more bigger things.
No, yeah, definitely. So budgeting is 100%. It's got to be done.
I was going to say, it's as miserable and jarring and boring and adult as it might be, do it. And what would you say was your favourite memory from third year? Would you say the degree show was probably a standout?
Yeah, 100%.
Amazing.
Yeah, we had an after party as well for our degree show.
Oh my God, at the place in Kongs.
Yes.
I was at your after party.
No way.
Yeah, because Rosa Rosa that was on her course was in my flat in first year.
Was she?
Yeah. So me and a few of my friends, we went to the final after party and it was really fun.
It was. And that was really fun to organise as well. Because I was on the exhibition committee. So we organised that and we had all the money and stuff. So we were like, right, we've definitely got to save a bit of money to do an after party. Even the lecturers were like, after party is a priority.
Yeah. You're like, please, celebrate your hard work.
And the fact that we had it in town as well, in Kongs, such a good venue.
It was so fun. I remember that was really fun.
It was.
I completely forgot that I went to that until just then. But it was a really good night.
It was great.
Yeah.
That is definitely a standout moment.
It's always important to celebrate your hard work.
Yes.
That is one thing, because degrees are hard.
Yeah.
But make sure you take the time to relax and celebrate, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you so much for joining me today, Lauren. It's been lovely to speak to you. You're very welcome. This has been Help I'm Going to Uni by Cardiff Met. I'm Holly, and I'll see you next time.